I should laugh, but I cry because your love has passed me by. You took me by surprise. I didn't realize that you were laughing.
What's up, everyone? It's Dare from Heroes Avenue, and we just got our first test footage of Joaquin Phoenix as the Joker, and it is pretty cool. But I do have mixed feelings about it. You know, one side of me likes it, while the other side of me, doesn't like it. And the other side of me is the comic book side. And we're gonna just get into it right now, and I'm just gonna just deep dive into it. So overall, the video itself, it's a very short, like 10-second clip. It's just, it's a video that just zooms closer into Joaquin's character, and while there's like a projector going over his face, and it eventually shows him as the Joker, or him as a clown, right? And the whole thing looks really artsy fartsy, and it looks also indie. It looks very cool. It's like a coming of age movie for a man trying to find happiness with his career. That's kind of how I sees it. But you could tell there's like a darker tone in the very, underneath it, kind of like how gave me that Breaking Bad type of feel with Walter White, becoming Heisenberg. That's kind of how I sensed it, but in a very indie film type of way. One thing that I don't like about it, I'm just gonna get into it, is that it doesn't quite look like the Joker. Like the fact, yes, you can make a movie about a mobster guy that becomes a clown, or a clown that becomes a mobster, but you can't just slap a name on there and call him Joker. That's not how it goes. And this guy, he doesn't look anything like the Joker. He just looks like a typical clown. Doesn't resemble anything like the Joker at all. He does have the long hair like Heath Ledger, but this has no ties to Heath Ledger at all. He's not wearing any of the the aesthetics at all. He just has a clown face. So that's one thing that I feel like, to me, it doesn't look like Todd Phillips, the director, or anyone on that team has someone with comic book knowledge. And that is definitely striking to me, just because of how much drama DC has been going through this whole roller coaster. And it would be nice to know that like this whole project is being backed up with a support with that type of knowledge, because they don't need any more failures. They don't need any more bumps in the road. They need a solid movie that would bring everyone back on. People are already judging this movie coming from this movie is, it's outside of the DCEU. So people are already like, what the hell, we don't need this other Joker movie. We already have Jared Leto. And this, this has nothing to do with what's going on with this whole world. Some people might say that is a good thing, but we're gonna be watching this really closely, this separate film, and we're gonna nitpick everything like we do with other films, but with this one specifically, because we don't really need this one, right? And so what I'm trying to say is that this does not feel like a comic book villain. It just feels like a guy that is trying to discover himself as a clown, but has has other means to, I guess, to survive in this life, such as like being a mobster, or being a gangster, or being a psychopath that just wears a clown face. I would be totally fine if they just made a movie about exactly this, like a guy that works at the circus, a clown, and he does bad stuff on the side. He's just like a psychopath. That would be fine. Don't call him Joker. Don't say that he is connected to Batman or at all. Just say he is just a clown. Like, we have it already, We have it already. you know, I don't know. I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. Um, so the film side of me loves what I'm seeing. So let's get that straight. I love the music behind this is really cool. I love the whole projector thing is really nice. And I love Joaquin Phoenix. You know, Her is one of my favorite movies. You know, when it did come out, I don't watch it. I don't keep rewatching it, but I do love that movie. But you know, this particularly, I'm very intrigued, and I'm definitely gonna watch it, regardless of what I'm saying right now. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. I really doubt that any of the DC heroes are gonna make a cameo. You know, some people are saying that since this movie is taking place in the 1980s, Wonder Woman is also taking place in the 1980s, that she will somehow make a cameo. That'll definitely not happen. They definitely don't want to connect this movie to the shit show that's going on in DC right now, because we don't even know who is Superman. Um, so yeah, uh, I have mixed feelings about this, but you know, that's just how I feel as a guy that loves films and also that loves comic books. So let me know how you guys feel about this 10-second clip on Instagram that Todd Phillips just posted. Let me know how you feel about everything. Are you more, for it? Are you against it? Or do you want to see more? You're not gonna judge it until you see more of the clips. All right, let me know in the comments below. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.